in the oven, and tonight we are making s'mores brownies. We're taking a campfire classic and adding a twist to it to make them very rich and delicious. Okay, to start we're going to add the graham cracker component to our s'mores brownies. This is going to be the crust, and you just take graham cracker crumbs, add in a 1/4 cup of melted butter. That's about a cup of graham cracker crumbs. Mix it together. Okay, we've mixed the butter and the graham cracker crumbs, and now I'm going to add it into a baking dish which has been sprayed with nonstick spray. Pat it down and then put it into the oven for about 10 minutes just to set it. And while that is setting, we'll get the brownies all ready. Okay, the crust is all in, and I'm going to put it in the oven for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, I'm adding the 6 ounces of unsweetened baking chocolate, and I'm going to melt it over low heat on the stove. Okay, now that I've added the butter and the unsweetened baking chocolate to the bowl, I'm going to add in 1½ cups flour, 2 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 1 cup packed light brown sugar, and 6 slightly beaten eggs. I'm going to start by adding in the sugars. 2 1/4 cup granulated, 1 cup packed light brown sugar, and the 6 slightly beaten eggs. And I forgot to mention 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, now that I have stirred in the sugars, the eggs, and the vanilla, I am going to stir in the 1½ cups flour and ½ teaspoon of salt. And the ½ teaspoon salt. Now for the surprise ingredient. We are going to add a layer of salted caramel in between the brownies. To make this, you're just going to get some store-bought caramels, about 25 unwrapped caramels, and you're going to add 2 tablespoons heavy cream, a pinch of salt, and for tonight I am using kosher salt, and 2 teaspoons vanilla. To combine all these ingredients, we're going to do the fancy cooking technique of microwaving. I'm going to stick it in the microwave for about 1 minute, then I'm going to mix it and continue cooking it at intervals of about 30 seconds. Now you need to watch this carefully because it will rise up and out of the bowl and get your microwave very messy. It's time to get the brownie mixture ready. What I'm going to do is start by pouring in half of the mixture into our baking dish. Okay, I'm carefully spreading out the brownie mixture over the top of the graham cracker crumbs that we had baked in the oven for 10 minutes to form our crust. Now what I'm going to do in between the layers of brownie is add in the caramel mixture as a surprise in the center. Finally add on the top layer of the brownie mixture, and it's going to be ready to go into the oven for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. The brownies have been in for about 40 minutes, and we're going to take them out, top them with mini marshmallows, and put them back in the oven for about 5 minutes until the marshmallows are toasted. Okay, we have completed our s'mores brownies. I took them out of the oven after about 5 minutes. You don't want to leave them in much longer than that, or else the marshmallows will get too puffed up. But there you have it. An interesting take on s'mores.